So a friend of mine sent me this soprano saxophone that kind of looks like a knockoff of the P. Mariette, you know, professional horn that I have, you know, very similar looking. Difference is that this is only a built-in neck. There's no removable necks. I have two necks on this one. And so I just want to try to check it out and tell you what my thoughts are. And once I find out what brand this is, where to find it and all that stuff, this might be something you want to look into to start off with as a nice soprano saxophone option. But my first impressions, as soon as I took it out of the case, the padding looked to me a little bit cheaper, what you expect with a cheaper saxophone. That don't necessarily mean that it won't sound good. It just looks like the padding, the pads are cheaper pads. But as far as how this thing looks and the weight, it feels weighty. It feels like they made it out of something solid. That's always a positive sign to me when I grab a horn and it feels like it got a little weight to it. That the material that they use was probably decent. Hopefully, I'm not a guy who makes saxophones and go in depth about all these different materials. As far as the appearance of it, it's a beautiful saxophone. It does look very much like the P. Mariette. Got that age look. Got these pearl, different color type keys. Everything appears to work. Feels pretty decent. I'm not sure what comes with this because since I got this secondhand, I'm not sure what all comes in the box. But yeah, spring work seems to be a little bit light. Like the springs are not popping up really fast, so you probably have to like have a light touch with this saxophone. But and the cork is a little bit cheap. It's already wearing off. So you'd have to probably, if you had this saxophone, you might would have to get another cork. So now let's check it out, see what it sounds like. But before I do that, let you get another look at it. I think this saxophone was like a $300 or $400 saxophone. Back in the day, you couldn't get nothing like this for that kind of range and it sound decent or stay in tune. But nowadays, things have been changing. They've been getting better. So let's check it out. I like the way it feels, though. Definitely like the way it feels. I think right off the bat, I can hit low notes without a problem. Good sign. Okay, G sharp is not working, but sometimes that happens on saxophones, and you can kind of clean that pad out and get it working. But this one, it doesn't seem like it's budging. Could be a spring, being that this was shipped, it could be a spring that got loose. Got a little tension on it, but it's working now. Yep. I don't go too high on soprano. I haven't really worked on my range up there, so sometimes I can hit a high A. And it hits that. And it has these funky looking keys over here. I know this one should be like an F sharp key, but I'm not sure what these other ones are for. Let's see. Yeah, so you got the high F sharp key. That's pretty cool. Let's see what else. Not sure what these other little things do. Hey, it could make for a fun trill exercise. play around with that and figure something out useful with that. I'm not really sure what all these are for. You can get a high F sharp off the top one when you use this finger. Yeah, so something to play around with. But overall, does it sound pretty decent? I heard myself go flat. Anytime you get a new soprano saxophone, new soprano mouthpiece, one thing I've learned about soprano, there's always an adjustment. If you get on one and you could just play and you're in tune and everything, that's wonderful. But that's not been my experience. It's been like a lot of playing around with that. So I haven't tried to play it in tune with anything yet, but everything appears to be like this probably will play in tune. And so once I figure out what the name of this thing is, I would definitely suggest somebody try out, if they want to try soprano out and they don't spend a whole lot of money. This might be a good one to start off with. And it feels like it's built pretty good. Used to be a solo I used to know. I can't hardly play it now. So let me just do a quick check with my other one behind it just to see what it feels like. You know. Yeah, I like the way it feels on the upper range too. Pretty nice, pretty nice. But I don't hear the clarity of what I'm used to with my normal soprano. Definitely can tell that there's a different level of clarity, which should be with a professional horn versus a standard one. But that one can definitely feels like it could get the job done. Yeah, I can hear the quality difference. The quality difference in it, from mine. And this one seems with this setup, mine seem a little bit brighter. That one seems to definitely have a bit of a darker, maybe like a darker tone. Not necessarily. A little bit. Yeah, this one could get the job done. It's not a professional horn, but playing gigs, playing in church, playing at the house, you probably could even do well recording with this if you have a good mouthpiece. You got a comfortable, good mouthpiece to work with. Probably can do anything you need to do. Try to sight remember it, something from Kenny G. Another thing you might want to do with something like this, and with any saxophone, when you get a new saxophone, you might want to have it checked out, make sure you don't have any leaks or stuff like that. So this saxophone might even play even better, because it could have a leak or anything small, and it probably could even play better and sound even better. I would definitely suggest this one. Once I find out what the name of it is, and I'll definitely probably put it in the description and things in the future. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.